So this year, our celebration takes on special meaning as we also celebrate our 50th anniversary of providing critical services to the Latino community. And what better way than with a block party, right? Each year, the LACC welcomes our friends, our partners, and our funders to offer thanks for your support and to proclaim National Hispanic Heritage Month, which runs from September 15th to October 15th. The Open House Committee thanks all of our sponsors, our gold sponsors, AARP, Bancor, Newcastle County Executive Matt Meyer, UPS, and WSFS, or WSFS. We thank our silver sponsors, Artisans Bank, AmeriHealth Caritas, Friends of John Carney, and Morris James. We also thank our bronze sponsors, the Castro Firm, Christiana Care, all right, Christiana Care Health System, yay! Highmark Delaware, and Wilmington City Treasurer Velda Jones Potter. Thank you all for your support today and in the future. Many of our local restaurants have provided food donations for our event. They include California Tortilla, Carnicería Camargo, Chicken House, Delicias del Paladar, El Toro, Eventos y Repostería Vane, Familia Pichardo, Heladería Tocumbo, Jalapeño Grill, La Morenita, La Tolteca, Merengue House, El Molcajete, Nestle Waters North America, Pastelería Rojas, Taquería Rojas, and Tropicalia. Thank you all for your support. Yes, thank you. In addition, the Open House Committee thanks our partners who contributed to the production of this event. If you look to your right, my left, your right, you'll notice a painter over here. His name is Daniel Taveras, and he's with us here from Venezuela. He's new to Delaware, but if you walk over there, you'll notice he's an incredible artist. And he's painting live for us today, and he's also painting a piece that he's donating for our silent auction at the Grand Ball. So we're very excited to have him here, and we thank you, Daniel. You may have also noticed we have the Delaware Bluecoats here with us today. We have Eris over here. And if you look down to your right, you'll see our basketball setup. So make sure you stop by over there and have some fun with Eris. We had to thank Jerry's Artorama of Delaware. They helped donate some of the materials to make this event possible. We also thank Mariachi Arrieros de Mexico, as you heard them play, and you'll hear them again. And we'll also have some musical acts from Luis Mulero and Carrie Hayden, which we'll have for you later. Lastly, we thank our volunteers who have dedicated their time to work on this event. We thank UPS, who has been here with us, and we appreciate your help today. We have Wilmington Friends School and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, who helped us set up this morning. To every last one of you that was involved in making this event possible, we want to say thank you. It really doesn't happen without this kind of work together, so thank you so much. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce the President and CEO of the Latin American Community Center, a woman who has been here to witness half of the organization's history and dedicated 25 years of her life to this organization, Maria Matos.
Do you think it's too long?
No, it's good.
Where is it?
Oh, right here.
Okay, I'll try to be brief. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Isn't it a beautiful day? Por lo menos estamos arriba de la tierra y no debajo la tierra. How you doing, Captain? Good to see you. So, thank you for being here. There's plenty of food. Nobody can leave until you eat. I'm going to guard it. You hear me, Mr. Mayor? So, I have a little words for you, a couple of words. There are those like Professor Samuel Huntington, who released a book entitled, Who Are We? The Challenges of American Identity, of America's National Identity. He asserts the absurd notion that the growing presence of Latino immigrants is a threat to America. Where have you heard that before? In essence, The essence of his argument is the America, in order to remain America, must be a nation perpetually dominated by white Anglo-Saxon. Where have we heard that before? And he came before this guy. Protestant and English-speaking culture, racially majority, that's what he believes. And most recently, the belief of our current leader of the United States of America. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to skip through this. What do we believe as Latinos? We believe that we not only must demand our rights, but be prepared to shoulder our share and more of our responsibility. We believe in a nation where people are judged by their actions and not by their accents. We believe that being pro-family means having at least as much compassion for children who are already born as for those unborn. We believe in freedom of religion and freedom from religion. We believe in a nation that promotes democracy at home and abroad, not only as a slogan when it is convenient, but it is morally imperative. We believe that civil rights are the birthrights of all Americans and not exclusive domain of any one group. Justice does not mean just us. As a nation of immigrants, we must stay true to our very traditions that made this country great. I'm going to skip through some things because this, I don't know. I got motivated here. We believe in the sanctity of language, heritage, and culture, and we treasure these gifts. We reject the false dichotomy between preserving our ancestral language and being first-class Americans. We believe Americans will become more astute and more successful when they learn to view the global village through the prism of other languages. When it comes to other languages, we are better for it, not just English. But we do believe that we are in America and we must learn English. I'm going to skip because it's too much. Okay. Latinos must remain true to themselves. We need to embrace the idea that we are masters of our own destiny. We must register and we must... Vote. What? Vote. I don't hear it. Vote. It's not good just to register. Doesn't do anything. You must register and you must vote. And we must get our families and friends to do the same thing. We must hold accountable those companies that exploit, demean, or ignore our community. We have to hold our districts to the fire. We have to hold those in power to the fire. We must hold their feet to the fire. We're not $100 bills, so everybody's not going to love you. We have to take care of our kids. We have to listen to our children. I was telling a school principal yesterday, we have to listen to the kids. Because you know what? Kids don't lie. They don't lie. When they tell you, I don't want to go to my uncle's house, it's because something's happening in that uncle's house that they don't want to go. Let's listen to our kids. And as a school system in Delaware, across the country, we don't listen to our kids. We don't listen to our kids. We call them liars. Ay, no diga eso, muchacho. We have to start listening. We have to. Okay, I'm going to move on. We must raise children who not only believe that they can succeed, but that they will absolutely convinced that they will. What we need to do next is we need to have a government that stays off our back and stands by our side. A fair government that guarantees equal opportunity. A humane government. A humane government that maintains our tradition as a nation of immigrants, serving as a beacon of hope and opportunity for the world. A compassionate government that helps people in difficult circumstances get back to their feet, not turn them away, not throw paper towels. We need a smart government that invests wisely in our young children. And I'm glad to see the superintendent that replaced my buddy Merv Daugherty. Because I thought, oh my God, Merv Daugherty left. I'm not going to have that connection. But he's here, and I am so happy to see you here. I think one of Bob Andrzejewski's belief, and Merv continued to believe, is that community organizations like the Latin American Community Center is not a disruption in the school. It is a continuation of the school day. It is a continuation of the school day. And working together, we can have our kids reading by second grade. We can. They want to learn. We need to have expectations way above what people expect us. People expect the minority kids can't learn. We can. We've proven it. When the kids leave here at 5 to go to one of the schools, to La Academia Antonio Alonso, to one of the Red Clay schools, they're reading by the second grade. They're reading by the second grade. Why? Because we start when they're 6 weeks old. We don't wait until they get to first grade to start teaching them how to read. It's got to begin earlier. Anyway, I can go on and on, but anyway, thank you. I want to thank my staff. I want to thank all of you. I think this is beautiful. Tony, who left us, 20 years ago, is back here visiting us. Thank you for permitting me to share some of my personal thoughts and for you to share another year with us. Thank you, and be a voice. If you're not Latino, be a voice for the Latino community, because we need you. They know that I'm going to defend the community. They know that. Me coming, here she comes again. But when you that are not Latino stands up and say, hey, I take offense to that. We're not murderers. We're not rapists. We are a community with true values. We have faith. We are patriots. We have served this country. More Latinos have died for this country than any other people. So we do love this country, but you need to stand with us and defend us, because right now, we need you. Thank you. Enjoy the food. That was too long.
Thank you, Maria. All right.
Maria, as always, we thank you for your leadership, for your tenacity, and for your no-nonsense style. We appreciate you. At this time, we would like to invite our special guest to share some words of acknowledgement with us. First up, we would like to ask the mayor of our city of Wilmington, Mike Przicki, to come up and share some words with us.
I have to follow Maria. I want to thank these gentlemen for lifting my mood. I came here in a bad mood today, and I walked in here, and it was and I was so happy in no time. Thank you. The truth is, you know, when you're mayor of a city, you have ups and downs, ups and downs. Not everything is perfect, but when I come here and I look at the strength of this neighborhood and this community, I feel so good about our community, just so very positive about what we can do in our city. And Maria, you've always been the leader. You've been the face. You've been the driving force. And when you leave, should you leave, we need someone to step up, because when it's all said and done, it's up to us. It's not up to anybody else. So just continue being the great community you are. Keep supporting this side of town. This fabulous center's got such an important mission to fulfill, and we want it to continue to thrive and grow and help our young kids. So God bless all. Have a great time. Enjoy the day. Huh? She said, "You're not going to read it, are you?" No. Here, but I will read the therefore clause. As I, Michael Przicki, Mayor of the City of Wilmington, do hereby declare September 2018 Hispanic Heritage Month in the City of Wilmington.
Yes.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Maria. Next up, we'd like to ask Wilmington City Council President Hanifa Shabazz to come and share some words with us.
Hello, everyone. I have been coming to this event for numerous years, and every time I come, I just feel so much a part of the community. I love the new concept with it being outside, and the many things that Maria and the LACC Community Center does for the community. And it does surpass not just the Hispanic community, but it touches everyone here in the city of Wilmington, especially those on this side of town. So I want to congratulate you on behalf of the City Council here in the city of Wilmington. The mayor has already declared it Hispanic Month, and now we are just legislated it behind his authorization. But we're very glad to continue to support the great work that you do for the Hispanic community and for the community in general. Congratulations on your 50th anniversary, and I look forward to working with you continuously. We too. No, I will not read my resolution. But I want to say something also that, Maria, you're correct. Please hold us accountable for, you put us in these seats, and we can only do the work if we're sure to hear from you as to what it is that we're doing. If we're not doing it right, we really appreciate you letting us know so that we can represent you from your voice and not from ours. Thank you.
Not all of it.
Okay, let me read this.
This one?
Okay. I will read. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Council of the City of Wilmington that we applaud Maria Matos for her courage in overcoming barriers in business and social realms, and her commitment to making a difference in the lives of people. We further appreciate the Latin American Community Center for keeping the rich history of the Hispanic culture alive to the people of the city, state, and nation. We wish you continued success and prosperity.
All right. Up next, we would like to invite, on behalf of the Office of the Governor, John Carney, Javier Hortzman. Javier, are you with us? Oh, here we go.
Good afternoon, everyone. My sincerest apologies on behalf of the governor and lieutenant governor that they could not be here today. We thank the mayor and city council president Shabazz for coming. We appreciate Maria and all the great work that she does for the community, and we appreciate them for all the great work that they will continue to do for the community. We are here on behalf of the governor and lieutenant governor to proclaim September as Hispanic Heritage Month, and I will just read you a couple of lines that are really important. It says, Office of the Governor, proclamation and observance of Hispanic Heritage Month. Whereas Delaware has a long history of welcoming immigrants and becoming a home for people all over the world. And whereas Hispanic presence in the first state dates back to 1529, when Diego Rivero drew the first map of the area that today bears the name of Delaware. And whereas the 2019 celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month will mark the 50th anniversary of the Latin American Community Center's service to Delaware. Now, therefore, we, John Carney, Governor, and Bethany Hall Long, Lieutenant Governor, do hereby declare September 15th through October 15, 2019 as Hispanic Heritage Month in the state of Delaware and urge all Delawareans to join the Hispanic Commission in recognizing the importance of the Hispanic community in our state and the many contributions they have made throughout our history. So we thank all of you for coming today, and we appreciate all the great work that you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, up next, representing Senator Coons, we have Cleopatra Jones here with us, who will also present a tribute.
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Good afternoon, everyone. My apologies, and Senator Christopher Coons could not be here, but he sends his congratulations to Maria Matos and the LACCs for 50 years anniversary. So that deserves a hand. So I'm going to read his proclamation. Greetings, family and friends. Thank you very much for the invitation to join each of you for the annual Latin American Community Center's Open House. The LACC's Open House offers all of us the unique opportunity to reconnect with longtime friends, engage in conversation with the community members, and take a deep dive into the rich history and culture of the Hispanic heritage. This year we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Latin American Community Center. The LACC service throughout the state of Delaware is a statement of its commitment, dedication, and empowering lives of families and individuals in our communities. In many ways, the LACC's open house is the perfect way to kick off National Hispanic Heritage Month, as it provides many of us the opportunity to recognize the many achievements of the LACC and its community partners. I hope that all of your members enjoy their time with family, friends, and community members at this LACC's Block Party Open House. I look forward to the opportunity to participate next year. Congratulations, LACCs, for your 50th anniversary. Christopher A. Coons, United States Senator.
Thank you. Right here.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No lo doy todo.
Está bien. Sí, porque no hay tiempo.
No sé.
Sí. That's a coffee.
Oh.
All right, last up is Jessica Gibson, who's representing Newcastle County Executive Matt Meyer.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Where there's Latinos, there's excitement and there's power and there's food. So welcome, and we are so excited to be here. On behalf of the county executive, we just want to send his regrets. Unfortunately, he is not able to be here, but he did send the second best person to be here, so I'm excited to be here today. We've had a few proclamations. I will not read the entire proclamation, but I'm going to seal the deal on making sure that everyone understands that the entire state is committed to supporting the Latino population here in Delaware. Now therefore, I, Matthew Meyer, County Executive of Newcastle County, by the virtual authority vested in me, do hereby proclaim September 13th through October 13th, 2019, in Newcastle County to be Hispanic Heritage Month. I encourage all Newcastle County residents to join me in celebrating the collective ingenuity, creativity, culture, traditions of the Hispanic and Latino Americans, commit ourselves to raise awareness and appreciation of National Hispanic Heritage Month by participating and honoring their contributions to America. I call upon officials, educators, librarians, and all the people of Newcastle County to observe this month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, acknowledgements, and activities to support the Latino efforts here in Newcastle County. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go right here.
All right. So we also just want to recognize some people who took the time to be here with us today. From the Office of Lieutenant Governor Bethany Hall Long, Edwin Hernandez. We also have Fire Marshal Gabriel Pavon Jr., Chief of Police Robert Tracy. You can clap, you can clap. We would also like to recognize some board members who are here with us. President of the board, Maria Hurd, Rosa Colon Colaco, Ubel Vélez, and John Morton. Thank you for your time and for being here. We would also like to recognize...
Don't forget to mention the captain of our district.
Help me out.
I just want to mention the captain of our district, Parate. Let's give him a hand. That's just our captain.
Wilfredo Campos.
Thank you, Maria. Always making sure I'm on point. We'd also like to recognize Director of Parks and Recreation, Kevin Kelly. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
So the LACC has more than 20 programs for the community. So you can imagine we have a lot going on here at any given time. So we encourage you to leave us your information so we can add you to our newsletter. We have a box you can drop your business card in, or you can fill out your information if you don't have a business card. Make sure you don't miss any of what's going on. And speaking of events, I'm sure everybody here has already marked their calendars for October 5th for our annual Grand Ball. This year, yes, this year it's going to be held at the Waterfall in Claymont. And we're really excited to celebrate 50 years, so make sure that if you haven't already, that you buy your ticket. You can get tickets online. You can buy a table. We encourage you to bring all your coworkers, your friends and family so we can all celebrate together. Also, during our Grand Ball, we were drawing the winner for our raffle. You might have noticed Kelly over there. Kelly, will you wave? Kelly's in the Caribbean. She's not even in Delaware right now. If you see, she's over there somewhere in the Caribbean enjoying herself. That's because she has raffle tickets for a cruise. 7-day cruise for 2 people. So we're selling raffle tickets today. All the proceeds go to the center. And if you buy, it's $5 for 1 ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. So if you want to go on a cruise, head over to see Kelly and buy your raffle tickets. The winners will be announced at the Grand Ball. In addition, oh, and you do not have to be present to win. So even if you can't go to the ball, you can still buy a ticket. Also, before we begin our luncheon, I'd like to ask Rosa Colon Colaco, board member of the LACC, to share a little bit about the Latino Summit coming up next year.
Thank you, Laura. Good afternoon. ¿Dónde están los latinos? We have to do some noise here. So I'm here representing Javier Torrijos and the Delaware Hispanic Commission. How many of you know that we do have a Delaware Hispanic Commission in Delaware? How many knows? So you don't know. We commissioners are volunteers and we look after your interests. So every other year we do a Latino Summit. Last year was in October and we had more than almost 700 people in the riverfront. So as you know, next year also is, we need to go voting, so it's election year. So one of the things that we must do is Latinos vote need to count. Do you know that we can really change the output of the election? Many people don't vote, and because of that, there is not so much credibility of how much can we do if we vote. So, but if we vote, that credibility can increase for a lot. So when is the next summit? So we're gonna give you a lot of time to plan. I know Latinos, we don't plan ahead, but for this one, it's April 30th. April 30th is gonna be in Dover Downs, because last year we did it in the riverfront. So, and the topic for this year's summit is United We Lead. Unidos lideramos. Quiere decir que we can lead. You don't need to be a person with a big title. There's so many leaders in this community right now that I see. And it's about leading our future. A future for our families, a future for our kids. So April 30th, and I'm looking forward to see you all there. So please mark your calendars. And los veré a todos allí. Gracias.
Thank you, Rosa.
And now, we have one more speaker. We'd like to ask Ms. Annette Fletcher, Director of the Big Beautiful Woman Pageant, to come up and share a few brief words with us. Annette, are you here? Okay, in keeping with time, we would like to remind you, please vote, please register to vote. You can actually register here. If you look to your left, we have a voter registration table down there. If you're not registered already, you can register here, make sure everybody you know is registered. And even if you're not a citizen and you cannot vote, there's still a lot you can do. So please reach out to me and ask me how you can get involved if you cannot vote. So I do see Annette Fletcher and our queen, Miss Big Beautiful Delaware.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Annette Fletcher, and I am the director for Miss Big Beautiful Women of Delaware. We have an empowerment series entitled Wear Your Crown for 2020. If you are interested in being a speaker to promote and encourage our women and girls, I encourage you to do so. And I'm going to introduce our first runner-up, Marlena Green, who will simply share her name and her platform. Marlena?
Good afternoon and thank you. My name is Marlena Green. I am proud to represent as the first runner-up for Miss BBW of Delaware. My platform is for our single women. We have a lot of single women who need assistance with their children and guidance, and we need to be able to make sure that we build that village in order for them to know that there is a support system that surrounds them. And in an effort to do so, what we're going to be doing is meeting with our single parents, our moms, in order for us to be able to create outings, in order for us to be able to support our children as well and find different ideas and different things that we can do as single parents, so that way we'll be able to strengthen each other. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. I know you guys are ready for this. It's the best part right now. It's the food. I know you've all been waiting patiently. So we thank you again for being here with us today. And I just want to share that as an LACC tradition, the LACC staff cooks the food that you'll be eating today. So what you're going to be enjoying is the fruit of their labor. So thank them when you see them.
Cielito lindo de contrabando de la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Y como dice, ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ese lunar que tienes, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca. Ese lunar que tienes, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque canta